Blobomals, making my strips of paper into an accordion book. The first step is to have me cut your sheet into two 5-inch strips. So you can see that here is where I painted my blobs the other day. And I've cut my sheet in half now so that I have two sections. I'm going to need a sharpened pencil, a ruler, and a paper clip to complete this portion of the project. First thing I want to do is decide which direction my pages fit together. Sometimes the color will match better one way than another way. The next thing I'm going to do is on the ends that connect. I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to measure a 1/2 inch from the end of my paper and make a small mark. I'm going to measure again a 1/2 inch at the bottom and make a small mark. Now I'm going to use my ruler and my paper clip. This will make a score line that makes this heavy paper really easy to fold up, that 1/2 inch. So I'm going to take my ruler or my paper clip and use it right like a pencil along the edge of my paper, using the ruler as a guide. And then this piece will fold up, this little 1/2 inch piece. I'm going to do this to both sides of my piece of paper. After I have my 1/2 inch flaps folded, I'm going to fold my sheet of paper. I'm going to begin by folding my sheet of paper in half. So I'm simply going to hold this 1/2 inch flap in, bring the end of this long strip up, line the ends up nice and even, slide my hand back, and make a nice crisp fold. Then I'm going to fold this front section in half again. I'm going to fold it back to the new fold that I just made and fold. Now I'm going to flip this entire thing over and I'm going to fold it in half one more time. I should now have something that looks like a W with a little extra flap on it. I've done this for both of my sheets of paper. Now I'm going to need a glue stick. Glue sticks are located in the drawer at the back of the classroom that says glue sticks on the front. I'm going to take my project now and I need to glue this section onto this strip. So this flap becomes how these pieces of paper will get glued together. So I'm simply going to take my glue stick and I'm going to run glue along this edge, being careful not to get any glue past the fold. I'm then going to stick these pieces together, making sure that this edge of the paper lines up really neatly with the fold. And then I'm going to burnish these together so that the paper sticks down. All right, you want to make sure that you do this a few times so that everything gets stuck. Now my job is to refold this so that it's an accordion book, so that all the pieces go every other direction. So you can see that this goes every other direction. And you'll see that I have this little extra flap. This little extra flap I'm simply going to cut off with a scissors. This is extra. It kept the sections of my book even. So there you have it. You now have an accordion book for your Monsters project.